Can they keep it going here right on to the A zone? They will start to rack up the objective.
Yeah, Faze just playing, pretty safe over towards B. But now it's just kind of, can we find a pick or two? And there you could see just in sync right now, like what we saw with Optic, man, just breakdancing, Snake, that's a squad on the point.
It's just they're eating from the tables without the use of their hands or utensils.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what Sip just did.
So remember the headshot thing?
Yeah, well, he just got 2 more right there, and well, that stops them at A, and now you kind of have a little bit of a trap. Is everyone going to spawn up here inside of Kitchen for Toronto Ultra?
And he just hops up on.
Oh, he's like, all of these headies I have, I don't really care. I'm going on top of it and selling them. Now he has a Baznev inside of Kitchen.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that, but it worked out. Because probably if Scrap was like, what the hell? As he got up on top of the table and put him to bed. A just about done. And they'll get right back on this, should be able to finish it. Now just trying to lock him in, see what kills you can get in transition. But it's easy and Sip both drop. So now this becomes interesting. Now a bit of an opening here to get out across mid-map.
You at least want to trade right there, but they were able to find multiple kills. Now only 18 lives for Toronto Ultra, 90 seconds to work with. That's a big kill by Insight to find Slasher. They have bedroom control. That B zone, as we know it, now opens up for Toronto Ultra. Trying to get pushed up on the desk. Hixie, he's on the point. He's winning some big gunfights versus Sip. 3 players on it. That's through the middle of the map.
The first kill from Faze.
Comes Atlanta Faze. They're going to have to go for this. Now, it's pretty slow right now, but there's a second tick. Now we're going to stack this Stacker Star. As we always say, Scrapped with 2.
Bye.
The cruise is in.
Bye.
Round 1 done.
And that's one of those things where, like, if Simp and Abizi get a kill before they drop, that is a very different scenario.
Well, I think the kill too on, Insight, he's got 1 in the round, but it's on Slasher, kind of your anchor over at the bedroom side, just staying alive. You then have the angle, they have to worry about you. That opens up timings in the middle of the map for your teammates, but as soon as he goes down, they know where you're coming from.
Yeah, just absolutely dominant from Ultra on to that B point. No hesitation, do not look back. Let's see what kind of opener you get from the Faze side. Well, it starts out well. 2 drop instantly. Big Abe able to get across the cut. Nice snap there from Hixie. Just lovely, lovely shot. Simp found another double. A already cruising along.
Yeah, finds a triple as he's able to take down Hixie. Just really, Mace Toronto Ultra have to worry about him over towards B. Now this is very similar to round number 1, right? Just opening things up, Faze with the life advantage. But we talked about Ultra's defense. This is where they have been so good all year long. But it's gonna be a long hold, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, down 6 lives. This would be something special.
At least you have a chance to kind of get set up. I mean, I know you've got Slasher in this position, but able to be a little more comfortable with bedroom control. If you are the Ultra team, leaking in behind enemy lines, though, is going to be Semp. He's going to try and battle for this bedroom control. We'll see if he can take the fight. Not going to happen. Kleenex ready and waiting, and will shut him down. Still so much time to go.
You can already see, like, you have 2 players at spot, great, but if you don't have bedroom, it's just so hard to get on this point.
Yep.
There are 3 Ultra members on that side of the map, but there's 1 taken down. Scrap, he's just worried about his side. He's worried about the defensive spawn, and well, BC's gonna spot him. He's gonna chow him, and well, there we go. 2 dead now. Now things start to open on up. His Faze gonna get on the point. Kleenex, he is stuck. You're waiting on Insight here to make the play. He's gonna have to find something. He's gotta go. He's gotta come out of his hole. He does find 1. Scrap through the middle to find 2. Okay, they deal with this first one. All 4. Dennis Scrap has the triple.
Scrap is locked. 12 and 8. Out of Scrapped, and what a play there, considering how things could have gone south. But you have what, like 2.5 points of progress there? On B, so not a whole lot needed. And you still have so much time, man. Well, it feels like so much time, but after 1 more push, it's like you're running out.
Yeah, a couple of pushes, and things should really slow down here. What is that? Simp with another headshot. Kleenex just playing his life. You do have a couple of players on the opposite side of the map. Insight, he's just going to spawn up, just take his time. A nice find there from Hixie to slow down Atlanta Faze.
It's just like, where am I hearing it?
Dude, how many
Where's the audio
headshots
coming
does this guy have?
That's what I was saying. Like, he just, dude, when I was watching, considering more and more, like, he's just locking on foreheads, bro. Just locking on foreheads. Now Pixie's turn, the forehead masher. But just one going to drop before he gets through. Some tags on in. They were so close to finishing it, though, that will close out the round. So far, both squads handling it offensively.
And I think, you know, if you look at both defenses and kind of sort of the standard that we have across the league, you know, Faze tried to do it where you're kind of just chipping away at A on your defensive side, right? Forcing them inside a kitchen to waste time over a day. But for Ultra, that really wasn't there. There was so much time. There were so many lives for Faze over at B. You kind of just knew it felt inevitable.
Yeah. Well, they're so good at getting, like, the entry picks. If you give them 5-6 cracks at it, like, eventually they're going to just wear you down.
I don't know how he killed Insight there on the stairs. That was just absurd.
Yeah. He's had a lot of those this weekend. That is for sure. Another strong start with the opening wave of kills from Faze. Pixie giving Simp a taste of his own medicine, though. Celium winning his ones. Now to the other side of the map we will go, onto the A objective.
Now you're just going to see Faze kind of just surround this and see if they can find the pick, right? Because when you're on this point, there's a lot of directions to look, and it's just about the timings. And there we go. Slasher, he peeks out, and then Simp waits a couple of seconds. Now there's only one player on it, Celium, starting to work the flank, but he knows the spawn will be close. And well, I think Ultra, they're going to be happy with this, similar to last round. A lot of lives remaining. You do have a couple of players for Faze over towards bedroom.
I think you get a much better setup as Kleenex just takes a knee off with a stun. You get a much better position, but it's still like they are transitioning across. Okay, this time a BZ, Simp. Okay, the Tiny Terrors just chop them all down. That'll be all 4 through.
No, but they needed that. You're right, because it was getting messy. They only had one player left bedroom side. Then the flank came in through double arch.
Deaths were still like relatively sketchy time. Like they were able to get out, but better than last round.
Here we go. Only one player over here somehow. I mean, they find both of the players. That's all 3 bedroom side. They might just get on this. Slasher, he was over at A. He's going on a full flank. Now there's only 2 players on it, so it is going slow, but they pick up the pinch. They take them both down, and you can already see the rotations are coming in. All right, he did it again.
I did it. He just keeps doing it. Another headshot. Just shotgun him with the Vaz. A BZ soars out, and you retake.
This is just some ridiculous control being shown by these 2 teams.
Yeah, it felt like you gifted it to him though, right? To actually get on the objective. Obviously, you pick up the flank. Because where the hell else are they? But then eventually they're able to do it. 17 and 12 out of Simp. In this map 3, you've got good amount of lives, still over a minute to work with, and just that one part done so far. So still some work to do at BZ. Unfortunately, you jumped right on top of that one.
What is this cell spot? This is just a ridiculous spot. Yeah, of course it is. He's able to find one, now just pops steady. Tries to play his life. Well, oh, it does not. Inside takes it down, so 3 dead. Again, now things opening up here for Ultra. They take care of bedroom. Can they close it down? Second take in. This is done.
It is done.
They clutch on up, or do they? Yes, they do. Ultra up 2-1.
It sort of feels like, at least for Faze right now, it's like
they're all going down.
Your deaths are never coming in like 1 or 2 down. It's like a 3 or 4 get smoked.
Like cannot happen.
It feels like every single time, like they drop.
And that's just props to Ultra, really taking it to them, especially on these offenses. Pressure now to Faze.
They put him in a hole, and they were able to put him away in the map too. Opportunity to do it again. A team you don't want to leave lurking. Take advantages when you can. As this is feeling more like one of those old school battles between these 2 teams.
I think, really when you looked at those 2, like, they had some crazy controls versus one another in Cold War. This time, though, Hixie's on the full flank. They're not going to allow this to be a clean A. Hixie with the triple.
Oh, Hixie, baby.
And there we go. Now you have a 5-life advantage on the defensive side. You have 8 control. You're spawning them all up kitchen. It's going to be tough for Atlanta Faze to get out of.
You're gonna have a one-on-one on the other side. I believe that's gonna be Slasher.
All right, then they
Slasher is able to take that. Yeah, so he wins it on one. Then you still have pressure on the other. They've transitioned this over to B quickly, and they're starting to push out the cuts. Then Abe on the other side wins his fight. You're winning them really everywhere until finally there you get a semblance of balance now from Ultra towards that B objective. You've only got 35 seconds left. I mean, soon you've just got to make a call. What are we going for? A is wide open. That'll be the play.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good play by Ultra. So Scrap, he has to use the cruise there because you had two players on the B point, but they don't want that to go down early. So then Faze, they just push up, kind of play right down the 50-yard line, and will just work their way over towards A. So they find those kills. They're going to get that minute and now only down a couple of lives. A hell of a rebound there. So it looked like Ultra, they were just going to put them in the trap.
Once again, going to be a big flank coming in from one of the subs. The reaction is not there until it's too late. I think Simp looks at one doorway, he hits the other. So it's a double for Kleenex, and Insight just deep and lurking. You've got no control whatsoever on the map right now if you are Faze, and you're starting to look at that clock. A minute left to go. Live's not an issue, but you don't have like 2 points of progression like you did the time before, right? Where it's just like you need one-ditch effort, and it's just multi-kill after multi-kill for Kleenex. They take any more down. It'll end with two. Insight still back here. Simp jumps out, able to chow and win the fight. Can Hixie bring it back a little bit into their favor? He's able to do that, but Slasher gets a pick as well. So now finally you get out of it if you are Faze. Okay, never mind.
And well, they deal with this, but they do have bedroom control. It's a big kill by Slasher, right? He's able to find that first pick. Can he keep this up? We know on this map, it just takes one moment to lose B, and there we go. Three gonna go down. Scrap, he's the last player alive in a position. Kleenex off a spawn through main. You have Simp on the pinch. We'll see what he can find, but he has taken all the gunfights. Give it to him. It's Scrap gonna deal with the front side of the push. All four dead. Here we go. 10 seconds left. Ultra trying to hold on, the best defensive team in the league, and it looks like they have done it. Ultra up 2-1.